Tucson, we're back. We have another author with us, the one and only Daisy Jenkins. Guess what? We're getting ready to have some good fun. Mrs. Daisy, how are you?
I am extremely well and hope you're the same as we celebrate Black History Month, which I celebrate every day.
Yes, Black History Month 365. We're getting ready to jump right into it. Now tell us, why is it so important for African Americans to be able to share their experiences with whomever, wherever, however, not just because it's Black History Month, but whenever we can?
Yeah. Well, there is a move afoot, and it's moving quickly to eliminate Black history from the little Black history we have from school curriculum.
Yes, ma'am.
And so if we don't write our history, who else is going to write it?
Wow.
And people say they're uncomfortable with our history. If you think of slavery, do you think the slaves were comfortable?
No, ma'am.
Do you think of Tulsa, the riot? Do you think those people were uncomfortable? So we need to create our own comfort about our history because it is American history.
Wow, it's American history. Black history is what? American history. So Miss Daisy, I appreciate that. We usually start off with talking about the books, but that was so powerful. So let's go to question number 2. What are the benefits of reading African American literature and sharing that story? Because that story is so rich.
Yeah. Well, we need to understand our history.
Yes,
There's
ma'am.
always that saying, if you don't understand your history, you're doomed to repeat it.
Yes, ma'am. Wow.
And so for our young people, especially because they're not getting taught Black history or Black literature in school, then we need to make sure at home we have African American writers from the past
Yes, ma'am.
and the present.
Yes, ma'am.
And if we don't have them, then we've missed out on James Baldwin.
Yes.
We've missed out on Alice Walker,
yes.
and all of those wonderful Black authors.
Wow. And to add that's why this is so important. We're bringing African American history, Black History Month to you locally. The one and only Daisy Jenkins is a published author, and she's here. So guess what? We're going to talk about the wonderful book she has with us. So Mrs. Daisy, talk about what you want to share with us of some of the books you have with us.
Sure. So the first book, this is my latest book. I've written 3 books and actually on the 4th one.
Okay.
And this one is called Heaven on Eartha.
Okay.
And it's a planet
Okay.
run by women.
Wow.
Very diverse sisters.
Yes, ma'am.
And 5 astronauts.
Yes, ma'am.
Diverse astronauts
Okay.
go to this planet.
Okay.
And eventually they bring these bad players from Earth who need to be taught lessons because they have been proponents of sex trafficking,
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
exploitation of young girls, religious hypocrisy, slumlords, judicial, in all of the injustice. And so Heaven on Eartha is about a reckoning and then a redemption.
Ooh, Reckoning and Redemption. Oh, no, I like it. Okay. You want to talk about the other
Sure.
2 books?
And The Green Machine is really talking about the mass incarceration of Black men.
Okay.
Too many of our Black men are in prison.
Yes, ma'am.
There are probably some that belong there,
Yes, ma'am.
but there are a lot of them that don't, as you can see with
ma'am.
the Innocence Project.
Yes, ma'am.
Black men being released from prison or exonerated
Exonerated,
after
yeah.
40 years. So we need to, and this is why Black history, Black literature is so important, so that our young people know that they come from kings and queens,
that's it.
and that Africa, I mean, people don't want to talk about it, but where did the pyramids come from? So this is why Black literature and Black history is so important, because we don't want our young men and women to be in prison. We want them to be educated
Yes.
about who they are so that they are proud.
That's book 2. We got one more. Come on. We're getting better and better. Yes, ma'am.
Within the Walls, a journey through sexism and racism in corporate America. And who best to write about it than someone who experienced it? And so all of these are novels. It's not like, well, I'm going to tell you what you have to do. It's allowing people to get their aha moments based on the experiences of the characters in the books.
Wow. All 3 books. You heard it from the one and only Daisy Jenkins. How can we support you on our last statement?
My books are available through Amazon.com and Barnes & Noble.
Amazon and Barnes and Noble. Family, let's make sure we go out and support all our authors. Mrs. Daisy, thank you for being here today.
Well, thank you, Trehan, and it's just a pleasure to be here with you, someone that I respect so very much.
Thank you, ma'am.